Let's see if we are recording. I don't know. Are we? I have no idea if I'm recording or not. Let me see if I can find. Can you guys see if it says recording on the screen here? If you can, just type a 1 or something. Because I can't see it saying recording here. It does say pause recording, so hopefully it is. Welcome everyone to the first PPA Q&A session with Jonas, which is myself. I'm now doing PPA pretty much full time, so any questions you might have. There's a dedicated support now. I'll write that here. 1 second. Hey, Tom. Let me just write this for you here so you get that in case you missed it. All panelists and attendees. So that will be Skype, for those of you who haven't added me yet, Project Profit Academy, and email is projectprofitacademy@outlook.com. So feel free to either reach out to me on Skype or that support email, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But basically what we're going to do today on this first call is we're going to have a Q&A session. So any questions that you might have right now, I will answer them if I can. If I can't answer them, I'll write them down. I'll ask Brendan, and I'll have him reply to me, and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen, and I'll just show you basically what's possible here. And let me see if I can find this. It's share. Let's share my desktop, I think, and click share, and we'll see if you can see what's happening. Hopefully you can see my screen now. If you can't, please let me know. But basically what you're looking at here is my results from one of Brendan and Jono's previous products called Fuego Multiplier, which is basically Jono showing you how to set up, I think this was display ads for this method. And that is something that can be insanely powerful. Basically, the way that Jono is doing this is with retargeting ads on YouTube. You can do this on Bing as well. You can also do it with Facebook ads. So for those of you that don't have either of those 3 accounts, I know someone watching right now. I hope you get that back though, Jean, because that's going to be, it's good to have, I guess, but the thing is, I've actually gotten really good results with Bing as well. When I was doing CPA on Max Bounty, which is a CPA network, I used to crush it with Bing ads. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities on Bing as well. So that or Facebook ads. I actually saw someone, let's see if I can find that here in the group, actually. Just to show you the potential of Facebook ads, because this was super impressive. This is just another group that I'm a part of. Let's see if I can find that post. So this guy, this is with Facebook ads. He's doing like absolutely insane numbers, made like $53,000 last week. And again, this was completely with Facebook ads. If you want to do that, that's something that you may want to look into as well. Let's just see if we have anyone else coming into the group here. I think it's just us. Let me just check the chat box here so I can see if no one has written anything. Chat. Nope. All right, cool. So hopefully you can still hear me. And yeah, as I said on this one, Fuego Multiplier, I actually didn't use my email list at all on this offer. The only thing that I did was I uploaded a website review that I ranked at the top of Google. And I also ranked a video at the top of YouTube. That's the only thing that I did. Let me just show you some costs, basically how much this cost me in total. And it was pretty much nothing. So if we go to blackhatlinks.com, I think it is. Let me take a look. Yeah, blackhatlinks.com. So the only thing that I did here was I went to social signals. And if you want any more information about ranking websites, just let me know, and I will give you a course where everything is explained. You'll see exactly how to rank a website. This is the same course that I learned from, and that's how I've been ranking websites and making a ton of money from as well. So if you go down here, you'll see that it's going to be a gig here for $6. That's the only thing that I spent to make, let's get rid of this one now, to make this much money from Fuego Multiplier. And this was one review. I made several of these reviews and made a ton of money, but from this review by itself, the website one, and what I mean by review, if it's unclear to someone, if you just go to, sure, I'm not ranked at the top anymore for this one. Multiplier review. My video is ranked number 1 though, so that's cool. And I think I'm ranked number 4 as of now. I think I was ranked number 2 or maybe number 1 or 2 when this launch took place. But basically what that means, in this review alone, people go to Google, they type in product name review, in this case, Fuego multiplier, ended up making me, as you can see here, $490 here. And this is also my website. I just want to track them, basically where people clicked on my website. So $490 there, another $175 there, which is like $665 or something, which is pretty good. And then from YouTube, I made another $554, which totaled $1,220.87. Now, what's cool here is I was set to 50% commission at the time of me doing this review. You guys are all set to 100% commission on this. So if you were to have done this, you would have made a lot more than this. I don't know how much, because it depends basically on the first product, the front end. You're going to get 100% commission regardless. But the cool thing, since you're a PPA member now, is you're also getting 100% commission on all the upsells. Upsell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or however many upsells they have, you get 100% commission on everything, which is really cool. I'm going to take up the chat box again to see if anyone has any questions. There we go. Okay, Tom, John told me Bing retargeting didn't have an audience large enough, less than 1,000 for unlimited targeting. I was a minute late. Do you concur with this? To be honest, I haven't actually tried the Bing retargeting. The only thing that I've tried is Bing with keyword targeting. So basically, for example, what I would do in this case then, if I wanted to use ads for Fuego multiplier, I would go into Bing and I would target the specific keyword Fuego multiplier review. But with retargeting, as I said, I'm not really sure. I haven't tried that myself. The only retargeting that I've done is with Facebook and with Google. And Google, I'm just getting started with, but it is something that I definitely want to do more, because I've seen Jono's results. I've seen his JVSU account, and it's just ridiculous. You're looking at it and it's like, what the hell? It's absolutely crazy how much money he's making with retargeting. So I know for a fact that there's a ton of potential there. So that's something that I would highly encourage everyone to look into. But yeah, with Facebook ads as well, that's something that I've been making a lot of money from as well. And I have a friend, he lives fairly close to me. He lives in Denmark. And he's been doing ads on Facebook for something called rent-to-own homes. This is something that I believe is only available in the US, the offer that is. But you can run offers in anywhere in the world. You just have to target it on Facebook. Anyway, he's been crushing me with retargeting as well. He's been making, I think, between 15 and 30,000 a month for the last 3 years, I think. So that's with Facebook ads alone. And as you can see from the picture or from the screenshot that I showed you from someone else, there's tons of potential on both Facebook, Bing, and Google. So basically there's traffic anywhere out there. So whether you want to do SEO or paid ads or solo ads, there's a ton of potential everywhere. So with that being said, Tom, I don't actually know, but we can put your pixel on Bing if you haven't done that already. I'll put it on all the sales pages that we currently have, or the recent ones, because the older ones, they don't really get any traffic anymore. But we can put it on Fuego Breakout, the Lost Code, Fuego Multiplier. Those are probably the ones that are still getting the most traffic. And then Brendan is launching another product in roughly 10 days. It's going to be called Bang Bang Profits, and it's looking pretty cool, actually. Okay, it was placed there with no results. Okay, so did you get like 0 people onto your retargeting list, or like literally nothing? Okay, that's cool. Let me see. Tom, do you want to hop on the call and we can just have a little chat here, see if we can come up with something cool? If you want to, I just got to figure out how to invite you then as a speaker. That's completely up to you though. If not, I'll just keep rambling. Cool, no worries. Let's get this one off. Get a bit warm. But yeah, as it says, you can definitely make money on Facebook ads, Bing ads. But as I said, I don't know about Bing ads when it comes to retargeting. I haven't set that up myself. I can ask Jono again, though, or the team that actually places the pixels on the sales pages, if they know how to do that. Or let's see if I can invite you, Tom, and we can have a little chat. As I said, I'm completely new to this kind of webinar thingy, so let's see if I can go to participants. Oh, we got Anthony here as well. We got Brendan here. Hello, Brendan. All right, so let me find you and click allow to talk, and we'll see if we can unmute, I think. Can you hear me, Tom?
I pressed the unmute button, but
Oh, there you go. I hear you. Hey, how are
great,
you?
good.
All right, all right. So with Bing ads, so you couldn't get anything to get up and running on Bing then
That's
with the retargeting. All right.
yeah, that's right. Let's just say it over again. I'm banned from Facebook and Google. That must be a sad story that a lot of people go through. But I've
Yeah, you're not the only one. Did what was this like? Did you direct link to an affiliate offer back in the days, or were you banned recently?
Well, yeah, I was just too dumb to do anything wrong. That was way back in 2011, and
Oh, okay, okay.
probably the uh, the person offering this changed the link of where my ad was supposed to be pointing, and I did something horrible, worse than you
Yeah.
can imagine. But I didn't know what it was, and they didn't tell me what it is, and so all I can assume is that it's a long story. But I think everybody understands that when you do something wrong, you'll never find out what it is.
Yeah,
And
this actually happened to someone else that is on this webinar now. That I thought that was ridiculous. Basically, he had a link. I think. I think he went to an affiliate page or something that perhaps didn't have a disclaimer or something. And this was like the first time that he set up his ad, because basically when you set up your Google account for the first time, they ask you to have a destination URL. You had to kind of make an ad in the first place. And he didn't really intend to send traffic to this page, but they closed his account, and he was like, this is my first time using Google ads, and you just closed my account. Like, can I get a second chance? And they were like, nope, you're done. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't know why they treat people like that, but yeah, that sucks. But have you talked to them ever since you got banned, like 6 years ago or something?
oh, sure, sure. Repeatedly, that I had $1,000 hanging up for years, and finally they changed a little something. Much to my surprise, they returned my money. But anyway, Jono was telling me that, well, you have to get a fake credit card, fake identity, and I'm still kind of working on that. I guess I'm pretty much at the point where I'm ready with a fake, I'm going to be using my own credit card,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm using a false identity, or I'm going to use a false identity to see if it works. Probably it'll work for a few days until maybe they catch me. But this is the largest, thickest, most populated nest of PhDs combined in one place in world history, and they're going to accept a false identity. Maybe it works, but I guess John has been booted off for quite a few times in the past. But if they know that he's jumped back on in a wrong way, that algorithm is probably so sophisticated that they probably just know that he's there, but he's spending good money, and we're not going to kick him off this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's silly that they would give you like literally a lifetime ban for something you did. Like, fine, give you. It would be cool if they gave you like a 30-day penalty or whatever, like
Mhm.
teach you a lesson or something, I guess. But to give you a lifetime ban, that's just stupid. That's
Yeah,
really dumb.
it's their business. It's not mine, so I can't condemn them in any way. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's very wise of them either.
Yeah, I mean, everyone makes mistakes in the beginning. Like, that's what happened to the guy that I just talked about now. And I mean, that's just dumb, because everyone's going to be a beginner in one point. Like, why would you punish them for life? It's just, I don't know. But I'll look into the whole Bing retargeting thing, because I know we can place Bing retargeting pixels on the actual sales pages. But
Well,
I'll have,
yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did. Because I had to focus on Bing retargeting because that's all that I had. I only had a Bing ad account, which is still in good standing. So you know what? If you were able to do that
yeah.
and have success, well, then all I would have to do is model what you did, and I could use Bing retargeting. Now, there's one other PPA member that has his pixel on there, and I can give you a little bit of direction because I've installed the plugin for Chrome that tells you whether you've set it up properly or not, and everything was done right. And I used the help desk, and they were very helpful on that, and everything is working fine. But when Jono and I looked at the page at my account using TeamViewer, he found that the audience was too low to make any difference. So maybe you could have better success. And if you did, my gosh, I would just do what you were doing for
Yeah, I mean, I can take a look at that for sure.
Regarding unlimited traffic. If you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
model it after that, wow, what a breakthrough that would be for
Yeah,
me.
I'll take a look at that for sure because, as I said, I've already had a ton of success with Bing ads in the past. That was not with retargeting, but I know that the traffic is definitely there and you can get a ton of traffic. So I'll absolutely look into that for sure.
Great, great.
Cool. So is your profit funnel and everything approved? Are you like got your links ready there?
Yeah, it's 100% all set up. All I've done is spend $30
Okay.
for 100 visitors, and of that, there's 32 people in the funnel now. But I'm feeling really cautious. Like, you know, I'm keeping my eye fixed on the group, and I don't see results yet. You know, so when I start seeing results popping, I'll feel more confident and you know, find ways. Maybe it won't be solo ads. Maybe it'll be Fuego Breakout itself that I'll be using. But for now, I'd like to see results first from other people because
that's something that we gotta fix actually, or put up like in the members area of Project Profit Academy. We gotta put a link to the actual Facebook group because as of right now, the only people that are really in the Facebook groups are people that have had questions and have asked through the support desk. And I've basically told them to join the Facebook group. So there are probably people that have had a lot of success with this already, but they may not be in the actual Facebook group yet. So I'll make sure that we add something to the members area so that
you mean a lot of members may not realize
that I mean there's way more members in PPA than what we have in the Facebook group. I think we might have like 30 members or something here.
Well, there's 66 right now.
Okay, so that's 63 members, and then myself, Brendan, and Jono, I think. There's way more members than that. So I'm going to see if we can get something up here in the support.
I thought Brendan said there was like maybe 200. So I assume that there's about 250, 270 now.
Something like that. Yeah, so I'll try and get more people into the group so we can have more of a chat there and people can share ideas and stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring. You know, because this is supposed to be a new funnel, and someone told me, maybe it was you, by reading that the old funnel was just not being used anymore. So it sounds like all of the income that was coming from the old funnel, because it's dropped and the new funnel is in place now, that the old funnel may not be working. I don't remember who might have intimated.
I don't know if that was me or someone else, but what I can say is that this new funnel is going to be badass. I mean, I talked to Brendan a lot in Portugal. I actually extended a couple of days just to hang out with him for a couple more days, and he has some really cool plans for PPA, and I think this is going to be fantastic going forward. It already is. I mean, these products, for example, if you look at the lost code, we can take a look at that as well. So on that one, I made $1,237. And again, as a PPA member, you would get more than this because you would have 100% commission, which is really cool. So you probably make like $1,600, $700 if you get the same results here. And again, this was from my website that I ranked, made $145 from that one. YouTube made $385, so I don't know, that's like $500, something like that, which is pretty cool. So even for those of you that are starting out now who don't have an email list, you can still make a ton of money, especially since you have 100% commissions, which I think is really cool. But yeah, you also got, what else do you have? So like Fuego Breakout, for example, $2,817.
These are your stats from PPA of the profit funnel, or from unlimited traffic?
No, this is my own results that I've gotten just from promoting Brendan's products. I just want to show you guys that, like in terms of conversion rates, so for example, more than every other person that clicked on my link ended up buying. So Brendan's product converts very, very well. It's probably not going to convert this well with solo ads because that's not like, it's not a buyer's list and it's not people that are directly looking for it on YouTube and Google, for example. But in general, Brendan and Jono's products, they convert insanely well. So the new profit funnel is going to kick ass. And I know that Brendan is going to keep adding new products and stuff to this as well. So let's see if I have the profit funnel up here. So for example, Fuego Multiplier, as I just showed you, I made like $1,200 just from my YouTube video on my website. Lost code converts very, very well. We got the clones, also converted very well. El Bandito, all of these products convert very well. And as I said, Brendan is going to continuously add new products as well. So when they have their next launch, I don't know how long it's going to take, but he will add that. And also with the follow-up series that he has written as well, that's basically never ending. So as soon as you send people to the profit funnel, oh yeah, plus auto webinars as well, says Brendan here, because Brendan is on this webinar. So that's one thing it's going to do as well. You're going to basically get, you'll be able to promote PPA through this auto or through this profit funnel here as well, and that will mean that you can make $1,000 in commissions, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's just so much potential in this. And as I said, like sometimes it can be kind of difficult to break even or profit with solo ads when you don't have your own products. But what you kind of have with this profit funnel, it kind of is your own product, seeing as you're going to get 100% commission. So Brendan and Jono, they're not going to get anything from these sales. You literally get everything here, which is pretty cool. And as I said, they also have like all the follow-ups written. And these are not follow-ups that are written by, like, it's not outsourced. This is Brendan himself who has written all of the, Brendan actually made the copy for Fuego Breakout, the sales page, and that converted super, super well. As you can see here, I got a 55% conversion rate here. I made $2,817. And this is the same guy then who wrote the follow-up series for all of these emails. They will convert very well. And Brendan's doing all the work for you as well, which is pretty cool. So,
you mean Brendan is copywriting, and he copyrighted?
Brendan is really good at copywriting, actually. So some of the sales page copy is outsourced, but I know that he did it for Fuego Breakout. I don't have a sales page link right now, but that was really great copy. And as you can see, it converted very well. This was a huge launch, and he knows how to write copy, if you put it that way. He can write really good. Brendan says he can talk. Let's have Brendan on here. I'll mute you for now, Tom, and we'll see what Brendan has to say. Cool. All right. Let me see. I'll invite. All right. Talk to you soon, Tom.
Thank you.
See if this actually works.
Hey, Brendan. Yes, I hear you. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Jonas? Awesome call. I just wanted to contribute a little bit for people because you were talking about some things about the profit funnel, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
The profit funnel, already it's super badass. I think people can see that already. We have follow-ups for all these offers that are going to generate you money. The thing about most people when they promote offers, there's a couple challenges that they run into. First of all, lots of times if you're just starting out, people won't even approve you to promote. So even if you wanted to, promote something as an affiliate, the way Jono does and makes a bunch of money, most of the time vendors won't even let you do it. But then when they do let you do it, they give you a 50% commission rate. Now, that doesn't really sound that bad, and it sounds kind of fair, right? Because, you're promoting their products, so they make half, you make half. But the problem is that if you're doing something like paid traffic and you want to scale up, you really need things to convert on all cylinders. Because if the goal with paid traffic is you want to be able to make $2 for every $1 that you spend, right? And when you're making 50% commissions, it becomes a lot harder to be able to multiply your money instantly with paid traffic because you're losing a lot of that overall revenue to the actual vendors. So what we're doing with the profit funnel is 100% commissions on all of the offers. You get automatic approval on all of the offers, guaranteed approval for all of the offers. And it is my copy written for all of the emails that are going. I basically hand selected my best emails that I wrote that converted the best for me, and I put them in that follow-up series for you guys. What else would I say? As far as we're getting me and Jono are actually under construction on an auto webinar right now. So a lot of people that have bought into this have bought into from a webinar a lot of the time. It's kind of one of the most common ways to get into Project Profit Academy. What we are under construction on right now is something we've been working on for a very long time because it is hard to actually perfect. It's not easy. If I could do it overnight, I would. But but we've been talking and brainstorming about how to create an auto webinar for a long time, and we're heavily underway on that. We're hoping, it's one of those things. If you go to work on something, sometimes you have an idea of like, I'm going to get this done by Tuesday, and you kind of underestimate all the tasks that are that are available to get that done. So we are working hard on that, and that should be polished and super sexy when it's done. When we get the auto webinar in here, it's going to essentially be game over, because with the auto webinar, we're going to be getting people onto the webinar as if it's live, and they're going to be watching the exact same webinar that you guys watched, except like perfectly polished. That's like designed for conversions. And so we're basically going to be selling a bunch of people into Project Profit Academy, but with your affiliate link. As far as getting access to affiliate link for like a high ticket program, and especially to have like webinars from professional marketers actually selling the high ticket for you, that kind of thing you really don't get access to. Usually you have to pay a bunch of money to be able to. There's a lot of programs like the Super Affiliate Network, and some of them like went down because they went super mainstream, and they did some kind of sketchy things. But lots of times you have to pay like $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 just to be able to have the rights to be able to promote a high ticket offer. And we're not just giving you the rights to it. We're actually going to be, giving you the rights to it, but we're also going to be selling it too for you with that auto webinar, which is going to be designed at a high end. Also, me and Jonas has been talking in Portugal about adding like phone sales teams. And I noticed some of you guys are going to realize if you go in your members area for Project Profit Academy, we actually added an upgrade.
Yeah, actually, someone just asked about that. They said, hey, Brendan, can you please talk about the upgrade, which I saw today in members area?
Yeah, so we just added this new upgrade, and what we have been working on is getting like a phone team of closers, and we've been looking at some of the best experts when it comes to selling. So Jordan Belfort, a lot of you guys know about him from the Wolf of Wall Street. Sam Ovens. We've been, and I've been studying copy and sales for a really long time. I know someone was asking about how many of the offers I do copy on. If you actually look at the products that have converted the best for us, so like the Fuego Breakout, the Lost Code, the Clones, the Fuego Multiplier, those were my copies. So generally when I write the copy, the conversions are better. So I have done a lot of research in sales as well. So we've put together a script, and we've got a team of phone closers, and we've basically given them the exact formula that they need to use to close people on higher ticket stuff, including Project Profit Academy, and including even stuff that's higher ticket than Project Profit Academy. So what we have done is we have allowed people. The regular price is $10,000, but I basically say that if you pick it up within the first 24 hours of getting access to the members, of becoming a member of Project Profit Academy, you can get in for way cheaper. You can actually get in for 4 payments of $1,247. We definitely have to do this because we're going to have a bunch of costs that we're encumbering with this sales team that we're going to have on our staff, that are going to be closing these sales for you, right? And there's going to be a lot of maintenance involved. And it just seems like kind of a logical upgrade anyways. What I've talked about with Jonas and Jono is it can be kind of unfair to existing members, because we're giving this awesome discount for people that, their first 24 hours of becoming a member, and you guys didn't have the option when you started. So what we've talked about is giving you an even better deal as existing members than sort of like new members that get that 24-hour discount. We haven't exactly finalized that. We're trying to work out what exactly would be fair and what also would not end up costing us money out of our pocket, because like I said, there are maintenance costs involved with having a sales team that is basically on retainer to be closing sales for you. But basically, I just wanted to talk about the profit funnel and everything that you've gotten access to. We are very proud of this product. I've released, some of you guys know me from Warrior Plus. I've released about 22 award like deal of the day products on Warrior Plus, and I've always really cared about the quality of the product. But the problem is when you launch a product every month, you can really care about the quality of the product, but at the same time, you only have a month to put something together. So you try as best as you can, but in a limited amount of time. With Project Profit Academy, moving forward, me and Jono and Jonas, and we have talked about making this, our flagship, our permanent kind of main hub with all the resources that we can think and possibly be able to deliver to make it as easy as possible for you guys to have that breakthrough income. And there's not really a single resource that we have that we are not going to give to you. So everything that all of us are doing to make really good money online, you're going to have access to the exact same things. That's kind of the idea behind it. And we're also open to suggestions, because this is not a dictatorship, obviously. Our main goal is to keep everybody as happy as we possibly can. And lots of times people generally only do it if there's recurring costs. If there's a recurring product, lots of times business owners will work really hard to keep their customers happy. This was a one-time payment, but it doesn't matter. Me, Jono, and Jonas, and everyone on our team have a bunch of integrity. So we're not hit and run gunners. We didn't just take your money and we're not here to support you. I even hired a lot of my proteges so that we can give you support and do calls like this, so we can kind of track your guys' progress and see if we can help out where we can. So just so you guys know where we're coming from, what our goal is, and kind of like the moves that we're making. And if you have any, you need support at any time, we are here for you, as you can see right now. And if you have any suggestions about what you'd like to see, our main goal is basically to help you out as much as we possibly can. But that's basically pretty much all I wanted to say in a rambling way.
Are you and John going to have like a live call where you'll explain what the actual upgrade is a little bit more in depth as well, or?
We've talked about it. Like I said, we're trying to work out, because Project Profit Academy is going crazy right now. A bunch of people are wanting to get in, and people have been seeing some testimonials and reviews that have been going up from people that got in here. Big names like Anthony Mancuso, who basically said like he came from PPA. Jono came from PPA, as you guys know, and then became my business partner. Jonas came from PPA. So we're having a bunch of people that are having success, and that's kind of bringing a bunch of people in. So we do want to do this pretty quickly, because we want to give a better deal. Obviously, like yesterday there was like 4 new people or 5 new people that bought into PPA, and one of them got the upgrade. So we don't really want to do a live call where people have already paid more and then say that we're going to give a discount. We like to keep, like, basically, obviously it's smart when you do marketing to try and keep everybody happy if you can. So what we're doing is we're offering people a 24-hour discount if they buy as soon as they become a member. But we want to basically reach out to existing members as soon as possible and offer them an even better deal without offending the people that are now buying in for more money, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds really good. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas and all kinds of stuff. So
that's one of the benefits of the upgrade. I don't want to just talk about the upgrade because I'm not on this call to sell anything. That wasn't my plan. My plan was to explain explain the profit funnel, everything like that. But one of the things we're including in the upgrade, aside from like the actual phone sales team to close people, is we're adding live events. So me and Jono are actually going to be flying into Las Vegas and Bangkok, and we're going to be doing these live events 4 times per year. At these live events, we're basically going to, for a couple days, we're going to get together in a conference room. We're going to be going through everything in your business step by step and helping you with like every minute detail of setting anything that you want up. And then, of course, as soon as that event, or as soon as the sort of like the conference room part of the schedule goes, then we're going to get together and have drinks and have fun together.
Yes.
Mojitos and all hang out. So that's, this is a big plans. I mean, a lot of people don't realize I'm really kind of exiting from the launch game and a lot of different things. I'm going to be mostly exiting from YouTube, from launching, from all this stuff. And we're just moving into this full time because I really believe that when people make, when they go all in is the only time that they actually get results.
Yeah,
I've been doing this for a
100%.
long, I've been doing this for a long time, and it really bothers me because I sell products for $10, and the $10 products are good. They're definitely worth more than $10, anyways.
Yeah.
But the amount of success stories that we've had from our low ticket products is actually kind of minimal, and it's sad to me because there's a lot of effort into those products, and they are good products. But the problem that we find is that nobody takes them seriously. And then, of course, relatively, because we can have a low-ticket $10 product that sells to 3,000, 4,000 people and nobody gets any results. We could sell PPA to 5 people, and then 3 or 4 of those people, it's obviously you get a much higher success rate when people are actually diving into something all in, and they have that perseverance, and they want to make this happen, and they just go fully into it. So
Yeah.
kind of like what we've been talking about is just taking PPA as our main thing, because that's going to basically allow us to change as many lives as possible. When I got started, I kind of thought like, okay, launching products is a good way to make money, and I can release really, I was looking at what was in the marketplace, what people were selling for these $10, $7, $13 products, and they were total garbage. They didn't make any sense, but the vendors kind of, I guess, looking back at it now in hindsight, these vendors knew that nobody was really going to take them seriously anyways. So they just threw up whatever. They didn't care, And I came in and said, okay, I'm going to blow these people away, and I'm going to put like really cool products. Like 0-hour workdays was my first one. And I think that was, really deconstructed a lot of what I was doing at the time.
Yeah, that's a good course.
And so I'm just going to put out these super high quality courses for like $13 and blow everybody away. And it was kind of like a little like to see over time that the amount of success stories that come from those $10 courses is almost non-existent. It's a little bit frustrating. And then to release like a high ticket and then all of a sudden see people come out like I said, like Shaheen, like Ike, like Dalton, like Jono, like Anthony, like Jonas, like all these people that started getting big results, making names for themselves and making big money. And that was kind of the light bulb moment for me, that really the chance to change people's lives is in programs that are serious, in serious programs, not $10 kind of like one-off impulse buys. So this is kind of our main focus. I hope that kind of clears everything up. I'm rambling now. I didn't mean to take over the call.
No, that's great.
If anybody has any questions for me as well, I'd love to answer them as to do with like the profit funnel or the academy or anything. I just saw in the Facebook group, I got the update that you guys were starting this call, so I thought I'd add my 2 cents.
Yeah.
But in the chat box, guys, you do have a chat there. So if you have any questions, I guess for either of us, you can put that in there. And
there's a couple of questions here. Ron is asking, are you back in BC?
I am back in Canada, actually. Yep. And I'm still on the European time zone. So I'm falling asleep at 5 or 6 p.m. and I'm waking up at like 2 a.m. But yeah, it's nice to be back with the family. I actually prefer traveling most of the time, but right now I'm kind of enjoying no airplanes, and even though I love hotel rooms, but it's kind of nice to come home too.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I'll let you go then and get back to working or whatever you're up to.
All right. I'm actually playing. I was working, but I just bought Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, number 2 for PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, nice.
I haven't played a video game for forever. But
I was actually playing Assassin's Creed just before I hopped on this call. It's actually pretty badass as well. You're in like ancient Greece or something. It's pretty cool.
I heard the new one's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that one too.
I played like 20 hours so far, and I just bought it like a week ago or something. So that's been pretty fun.
That's the laptop lifestyle.
For sure, just playing video games all the time. Yeah.
People just imagine rooftop pools. Well, it has that too, but and everything like that. But it's sometimes the laptop lifestyle is just sitting at home watching movies or playing games.
Yeah, for sure. Binge watching Netflix and playing Red Dead Redemption or something. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Anyways, thanks for having me on, man. If anybody has any questions, just let me know, but I'll continue to watch and let you steal the show. So thanks
All
for having
right.
me.
All right, man. Talk to you soon. See ya. Cool. All right, everyone. So let's see. I missed a couple of questions here. So let's take a look. Anthony, is there a way for us to preview the offers so we can do videos and reviews on Fuego, the clones, etc.? Yes, of course there is. Just send me a message on Facebook. Facebook, Skype, or the new support email, which is Product Profit Academy at outlook.com, and I will send you review copies for those products because we obviously want you to be able to make a solid review for that. So yes, absolutely. Just let me know what product you want a review copy of, and I'll send it over to you right away. All right, so Hashim asked, hi Brendan, can you please talk about upgrades? So we got some more information about that as well. Tom is asking, so there may be an additional cost for the upgrade to existing PPA members. No, Tom, that would be the opposite. You're going to get it cheaper than the new members here. But basically, that's a completely optional upgrade. It's not something that you have to get at all. But if you want to get the chance to hang out with Brendan and John on live events and getting much higher commissions as well, if you get a sale for that, then yeah, it could be cool to get. So I'm personally going to go to these events as well. There's nothing set in stone yet for when the first event is going to be, but it's definitely going to be in 2019. I think it might be in like January or February or so, but this might change. The first one should be in Las Vegas, and me personally, I absolutely love Vegas. So I will definitely be there. Brendan loves it in Vegas as well, and we have like our little favorite mojito hut over there. It's outside of Caesar's Palace. They make the best mojitos. They're $30 each. They're huge, and they're worth going from Sweden to Vegas just for that, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, Brendan says January in Vegas. Okay, cool. So I guess that is pretty much is decided then. So in that case, I will book my flight ticket as soon as Brendan lets me know the exact dates for this event, and I will 100% be there as well. So if anyone else would like to come to the event, that would be really cool to just sit down with you guys, have mojitos, and we'll listen to Brendan talk about everything that you might need to know in order to take your business to the next level, basically. And I think it's going to be really, really fun. As I said, I was hanging out with Brendan for over a week now in Portugal. We had a ton of fun as well, just discussing the future of Product Profit Academy, basically. And I think it's going to be really cool. So Tom is asking, what are the details of the upgrade? If you go to the members area of if you're back, let's get together then. Oh, yes, Ron is saying to you, Brendan, if you're back, let's get together then, bro. So yeah, I guess message Brendan, Ron, and see if he's available. But yeah, if you go back to the members area here for Project Profit Academy, you can see that there's now a video here that Brendan recorded the other day. And so if you watch this one, it's 8 minutes and 50 seconds long. Brendan is going to explain there what the whole thing is about. Yeah. That's pretty much it. All right, so Wallet says, Brandon, I have a Premier PayPal account. Do I need to have a business PayPal account and register a company? I think for Premier, you don't need to have a business account. I think like Premier and Personal, you don't need to have a business account. But for business, you do need to have a business, of course. And I think it would be... Let's get too dark here. I would recommend you to get a business account if you can, but if you can't, Premier should be fine. I think I started off with Premier for my first year or so until I started making like decent money. That's when I switched it over to business. That's all I can say about that. But I can look that up for you as well. I'll Google that for you in a bit. Let's see if I missed something else. So yeah, Tom also said, are there ways the profit funnel can be tested among current participants, comply results? So yeah, as I said, Tom, I'm going to see if we can get more members into the actual Facebook group, and that way we can all chat together and we can all discuss some cool things. I'm going to try this out myself because I know for a fact that the product converts really, really well. Again, I can show you, like, I made $2,800 on this one. I made $1,237 here. I made $1,220 here. So I know for a fact that Brendan's offers convert super well. So I will personally be testing this out as well ASAP, because I think it's going to work really well. So I'll get back to you with my results now, and I might actually set up like a case study for this, because I think that will be interesting for both myself and all of the members. I think that could be pretty cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So this is Google sucks. I 100% agree. But I'll go around it. I messaged you yesterday. Do you know approximately when those 300 visitors start to come in? Yes, this is something that I was actually talking with Jono about earlier today, and we will get this out ASAP. I know that you've been waiting for a really long time for this, and I know other people have as well. We'll get this sorted out ASAP for you. Okay, Anthony. Yes. When entering the URL you're given to promote PPA, I enter it in Aweber and it doesn't work. Where do you mean you enter that, Ron? Do you mean like to send us a broadcast, or to have as the like thank you page for when someone opts into your URL, or what do you mean? As a link? Okay, I'll look into that after this call. I can't really help you out with that right now, but send me a message after the Q&A. Send me a message as soon as we're done on this call, and I will look into that. Cool. Yeah, and as I said as well, if anyone needs any tips and tricks like how to actually rank your website, let me know. As you can see here, this one made me like $660 or something. And it cost me a total of $6 to actually rank the whole website. So super simple stuff. The only thing that I did was I went to blackhatlinks.com, got links from here, $6, sent them to my website. Did like 2 more things that took me 2 minutes or something. So overall, very simple stuff. And my website got ranked at the top of Google, and I made a ton of money. So if you want to know more about that, just let me know. But overall, just focus on what Brendan and Jono is teaching you inside of Profit Academy. Like you got the profit funnel now, you get 100% commission there. Take action on that. That's what's going to make you a ton of money. And as I said as well, when someone asked, can I get a review copy for this? Yes, absolutely. Just hit me up on Skype or the support email or Facebook, and just let me know which product you would like a review copy of, and I will get that to you right away. And then if you need any help with making the actual review video or the website review, this is something that I have years of experience with, especially YouTube. I don't know how many videos I've uploaded at this point, but I would say it's probably around 800 to 900 videos. And out of those 800 or 900 videos, I'd say roughly 600 are reviews. So I know a ton about reviews. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know and I will help you out. Let's see. Jonas, after we get approved all the links, what would be the next step? The next step then, Hashim, would be to just send traffic. So if you want to do retargeting, go ahead and do that. If you want to do a video review, let me know, and I'll also get you the review copies and stuff then for all the products that you would like to review. As I say, if you want to know how to rank a website, I'll help you out there as well. And that would be the next step, I guess. Just start sending traffic to the actual profit funnel. And then once you've sent a little bit of traffic, make sure you actually take advantage of and this is actually really cool. If you go back to, I think it's here, where you can actually click export leads. This is really cool, actually. So when you sent like 100 people to the profit funnel, just click export leads, import them into your own Aweber or GetResponse, and then you can send them other offers and stuff as well. So you may not want to send it right away because Brendan is going to send emails for these products, but definitely come in and introduce yourself if you want to do that, and like build more of a connection with these people if you want to do. And I guess that's pretty much, that's how I would start this, I guess. This is a good question, actually, from Tom. I've always been curious about this. Why do most sales pages have misspelled, missing words, bad English? Is it a strategy to do all that work then purposely craft mistakes? What's your opinion? I guess it depends on what sales page you're looking at. Like if we're looking at Brendan's sales pages, for example, they're usually pretty much perfect. If you're looking on other people's sales pages, I guess there might be some mistakes. I usually don't really look at the sales pages too often because I'm not buying products myself. I just review them. So the only thing that I really look at personally would be the first headline, basically. And that's what I'm reading when I'm doing a review. So for example, I might say, let's take a look at that. Actually, that could be interesting. Let's go to the Fuego breakout. Is it this one, perhaps? Might be. Let's take a look. When I do a review, for example, I'll tell people, first of all, I'll show the members area, and then I'll go here, and then I'll just basically read the first couple headlines. So I would say something like, okay, so 200 per day on autopilot. Is this your breakout? And then I would read here and be like, new Fuego breakout, 100% newbie friendly, no websites or techie stuff, completely original strategies. And then I would just basically tell people, like, is this realistic? And then I would probably say, so $200 per day on autopilot. You'll probably have to do a little bit of work before you get there, but I've seen this method in action. It's about Instagram, for example. I know that Jono has been doing this for a long time. I know it works. It takes 15 to 20 minutes. Will probably take a little bit longer in the beginning, but once you set it up, then yeah, that's pretty much how long you can expect to do this daily because it's a very simple method. That's pretty much what I would do. But yeah, as far as mistakes and stuff, I don't really read. I just tell people, like, if you want to read more, go ahead and click the link in the description below this video and then read the sales page yourself. But yeah, I guess, like, if it's bad English, it might be because the person that launched the product didn't, or perhaps isn't fluent in English, and they didn't want to outsource, because outsourcing a whole sales copy like this could cost, I don't know how much Brendan and Jono used to pay, but I think it's between like 800 and 1500 or something. So that could be one of the reasons for sure. So if I were to write sales copy myself, I don't think there would be a lot of spelling mistakes because I'm pretty good at spelling, but I'm sure there would be some like grammatical errors and stuff because I'm not 100% fluent in English, even though you can probably understand what I'm saying. Let me see if I can get the chat box up because that disappeared. There we go. Ron says spam. I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know what you mean with spam, but okay, so Hashim says the profit funnel is already set up with autoresponder, right? Do we need to set up Aweber to profit funnel? Okay, yeah, so when you send traffic to the profit funnel, that's going to go into one of Brendan's accounts basically, so that's how he will do the follow-up sequence. So yes, it is set up with an autoresponder. As for do we need to set up Aweber to profit funnel? No, you do not. So this is all going to be handled by Brendan. But with that being said, I would still personally definitely get an autoresponder myself. You can get GetResponse, which I think is $19 per month after your 1 month trial, or if it's 14 days. So I think it's the same with Aweber. I know that Brendan is using Aweber. I'm using Aweber myself. Jono is using GetResponse. So whatever you decide to go with there, it doesn't really matter. But I would definitely do it because that way you can just import leads into your own autoresponder and send people. Let's see, it's writing. But yeah, definitely do that because that way you can have a list of thousands of people eventually, and you can send out emails to other affiliate offers that aren't in the profit funnel if you want to do that. And it's always like, I'm sure you've heard the saying before, the money is in the list, and there really is a ton of money to be made from email marketing. So short answer, you don't need to get an autoresponder yourself, but you're probably going to want to eventually. So while you're just getting started now, if you're sending like 2 or 3 visitors to your profit funnel every other day, you don't need to get a autoresponder just now. But once you kind of get the hang of it and you start sending hundreds of people to your profit funnel, you get a lot of people to opt in, I would highly recommend you to set up an autoresponder. Let's see. Do we need to set up Click Magic before promoting the profit funnel? That's something I might need to ask Brendan about. Actually, I don't know if we can track the opt-in rate to the profit funnel, seeing as I'll have to ask Brendan about that actually, but that's a good question. But yeah, I actually can ask. I'll ask Brendan about that after we get off this call, and we'll see what he says. I don't know if you can track opt-ins and stuff correctly with Click Magic on that one, but you might be able to. I'll get back to you on that one, Hashim. All right. Do you think video review will be effective, especially the products launched long time and there are already many videos? Typically, it's not really worth making a review for a product that launched several months ago. I still get sales for like Fuego Breakout, Lost Code, Fuego Multiply, because they have so much traffic to them going from the launch period and people are still looking at it. But I wouldn't do a review of something that launched like 6 or 8 months ago. I'd say it's probably not going to be worth it. Number one, there's going to be a lot of people that have already sent backlinks and stuff to actually rank these videos. It's going to be hard to rank it. And I would say it's not going to be worth the effort because there's not going to be a ton of people searching for it. So as I said, you probably will get a few sales every now and then, but I would say it's better to focus on this newer product. So I would say you can definitely make a review of Fuego Breakout, Lost Code, and Fuego Multiplier, for example, because these products launched. Actually, Fuego Multiplier, I think that one launched. I think that was like 6 months ago. Time flies. But Fuego Breakout, go for it. Ron says, okay, export leads. Okay, yeah. Is there any course or something like that on Bing retargeting, and are those as effective about the quality of leads? I would say Bing retargeting will be way more effective than solo ads for sure, because these are people that you can target with like make money online and things like that as well, like keywords, and get completely fresh traffic into your own funnel and stuff. So yes, I would say Bing has really good targeting. When I did Bing ads for rent to own homes, I can see if I can show you that. That'd be kind of interesting actually. Just show you my. So this is completely irrelevant really, but I'll show you anyway. Someone might think it's interesting. And I haven't promoted here in a long time. I'm still getting a couple of sales every day actually. So I made like $6 yesterday. So if we go to, let's start from like 2015. Oh, actually they deleted this. I can't show you that anymore. For some reason, I can't see anything from 2015, which is weird because this is when I did Bing. Let's see if we can get some kind of results. I don't think there's going to be anything here now, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. Yeah, they deleted everything here, but if you go back, I'll just show you here. If you go back to my dashboard, we can see that my best month here was $3,769. And this was actually completely from Bing ads traffic, which is pretty cool. So I would send traffic here, Bing ads. I would target like rent to own homes and things like that, and it converted really well. So long story short, what I wanted to say was Bing ads works really well. There's a ton of people searching on Bing. And what I really like about Bing as well is that they're not as harsh as Google AdWords, as we just talked to Tom, for example, being banned for something silly. With Bing, and this is something that I would highly recommend anyone that is going to run ads on Bing, before you start your ad, contact someone on the support team on Bing, because they have a live support which is open 24/7. So simply open a chat with them and then send them your landing page and simply ask them, is this landing page okay to promote? They're going to look at the landing page for a few minutes and they're either going to say, yes, this is good to go, or they're going to say, no, you need to add a terms of service or policy or privacy policy or something like that. So in that case, you can say, okay, thank you, I'll do that. You can go back, fix that, go back to the chat again and ask them the same thing. Is this landing page good to go now? And if they say yes, that's awesome. You can run your ad without having to worry about being banned or anything like that, because they have given you approval to actually run this. So make sure you save the chat, which you get a button after the chat is done. You can just click save chat. And if you then get into any issues later on, I would just go back to the Bing support chat then and say, listen, I talked to someone on the chat a couple of days ago, and they said that it was okay to run this ad, and now my account is terminated or something. I'm pretty sure they would reinstate your account then, because, I mean, if someone on the support team said that, like, this is okay to run, you should not have any issues whatsoever. So always do that. That's what I did every single time before I started an ad on Bing. I would just tell them, like, or ask them, is this okay to run? And then I just saved the chat, and I never had any issues whatsoever. So that's going to be a little tip from me, is to always ask them before you actually start running an ad, and you're pretty much safe. You're not going to run into any issues whatsoever. So yeah, that's what I would use. Yeah, sorry, I kind of went off there, but yeah, long story short, Bing is awesome. Definitely get on that. Ron says, yeah, man, I got to get on the retargeting shit for sure. I sent my Google Pixel like 2 months ago. Sorry about that, Ron. Send it to me on Skype, and I will get that to the team right away. I'll make sure they install it on Fuego Breakout, for example, on the newest launches that are still getting a lot of traffic. And I will make sure your pixel is set up, and we'll get you up and running. And also, I think I approved all your links yesterday for 100% commission. If I didn't, let me know and I'll do it. Okay, I did. Cool. Yeah, so you got 100% on everything. Now, so anyone else that isn't currently set to 100% commission through on the profit funnel, let me know. I will set it up for you. You're going to get a shit ton of emails, because every time that I make a change to something in the funnel, you get an email. So, Anthony, I sent my pixel yesterday. Did you get it? I'll have to check that. I'll check that once we're off this call, Anthony. But yeah, you're going to get so many emails, and it's just going to be ridiculous. You get like 150 emails that basically going to say the status of this offer has changed. And there's nothing I can do to prevent that. So expect some email spam from Warrior Plus that's going to say that you got 100% commission now. But yeah, so if you currently aren't set to 100% commissions on the products in the profit funnel, let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see if there's any questions in the Q&A. There is not. Okay. Yes, any other questions, feel free to drop them now, and then we're going to wrap up in a little bit. But as I said, I'm going to have these kind of live Q&A webinars 2 or 3 times per week, and if I feel like it's necessary, I might do them 4 times a week every now and then as well. And I'm also going to try and do them a little bit later. I know Ron had to wake up at like 6 a.m. today because he is on the West Coast. I think he's in California. Is that correct, Ron? Cool. Vancouver. Right. Oh, maybe it was Anthony that was from California. Might have been. Anyway, so yeah, I'll try and have them a little bit later, and perhaps like 11 a.m. EST or something like that. Okay, so Ron says we live in Blind Bay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll try and have them later on. I might have them a little bit earlier as well, so that we can basically catch all the different time zones. But overall, I think this was Ron. I'll have them later as well. That's fine. The reason that I had it at 3 p.m. today it's 3 p.m. here in Sweden for me. It's 4 p.m. now. Is because my girlfriend is getting home from work pretty soon, and she has the day off tomorrow. So I figured we'll just have some drinks or something later today, and I just want to get work done with for today. But yeah, we can do them at like, I don't know, we can probably do like 12 a.m. EST. No, 12 p.m. EST, I guess it would be like 6 p.m. for me. That will work. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for today's call. This should have been recorded, so I'll see if I can get this uploaded. And yeah, next call will probably be, I think Brendan's next call is going to be on Thursday. I can't remember exactly what time he said. I think it was 9 p.m. EST. I can't remember. I'll ask Brendan about that. But yeah, he'll do one on Thursday, I believe. I'll do the next one most likely on Friday. Then I'll probably do one on Saturday as well. And that is pretty much it for today. So as I said, any questions about the profit funnel, or if you need approval of links, or if you need a review copy, let me know. And yes, Hashim, I will ask about Clickmatic as well. That's actually a great question. I need to know if people can actually track opt-ins and stuff to the profit funnel. That's a very good question. Let me actually write that down right away. Cool, I got that written down now. I will ask him about that. And yeah, let's see if there was something else. That was pretty much it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. And next call, as I said, is going to be on Friday, most likely. Any questions until then, of course, I'm available on Skype, the Project Profit Academy, or Project Profit Academy at outlook.com. Easiest way to get me would probably be on Skype, because I got the Skype set up here now in the actual application. I previously had it in the browser, but that one didn't actually update, so I had actually missed a ton of questions. And now I'm getting them right away. So as soon as you message me on Skype, I'll get a little pop-up bar here. So just let me know on Skype if you have any questions, and I will see you on Friday. I'll probably make a post in the Facebook group on Thursday to let you guys know the time, but it will probably be, I'd say, roughly this time or 1 hour later. So around 10 or 11 a.m. EST should be the next call, and then we'll have one roughly the same time on Saturday as well. It says Hashim raised hand. Let's see if I can find Hashim's hand somewhere. In the PPA, after getting all link confirmed, should I activate the profit 2.0. Yes, Hashim, I think that's already activated. Actually, like if it says confirmed on all of your links, which I think it did on the screenshot you sent me, I think that's done. But I'll get back to you on Skype once I end this call as well. And yeah, that is it. I will see you all on Friday. Most likely, it's like 99% going to be on Friday. And as I said, any other questions, go ahead and message me on Skype. Send an email to the email address or message me on Facebook. As I said, though, I get bombarded on Facebook with so many messages. Like if I go to sleep for a couple hours, I'll wake up and there's going to be like 20 new messages. So sometimes I'll miss them. So the safest way would be to just send me on Skype, because this is 100% dedicated to PPA now. So there's no way I'm going to miss it. So yeah, message me on Skype if you have any questions, and I will see you on Friday. So until then, have a great day. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here for you. Ron says I will send you Google. All right, we just got a Skype here, so you can see that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm getting a notification whenever someone messages me. So yes, Anthony, I will send you the review copies for those programs. And let's see if there's one final question. Hashim says, thank you. Yeah, so I'll talk to you on Skype, Hashim, and I will send that to you, Anthony, and I will get the pixel code from you, Ron, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. I'll see ya.